Welcome back. This is our July 2026 construction update. Before we go too far, I want to recap. The area we worked on in June was this upper left corner we called Cedar Crest, and this is what we had left to do. And so this is what got done at the beginning of July. So these connections come in from the south side and tie into the bridge. As you can see, the pressure treated 2x4s are still there on the original line. I'm going to leave those in for now just because it's easier. I got the connections in, and then this is the connection that comes down underneath the bridge and ties into the Y. So all that is done, and here's a little preview of what they look like. Okay, moving on to the new areas, where this is the dogwood section, which is in the lower left area right there. You can see kind of some of what the changes are going to look like as we zoom in. This is really three sections that we're going to do. The first area is this new cutoff. And you can see this is what it looked like before I put anything in. I had to move that rock forward so we can go around the back. The second area is the S's, where I'm going to add a new inner loop. And you can see this rock on the right there had to be moved back. And this rock kind of to the left there had to be moved a little bit so we can move the track over a little bit. And then the last piece, I don't have a good photo of it, but this last area is along the back side where the trains come down and kind of come back in. We're going to double that and tie that into the inner loop there and have a crossover. So here's where I'm just kind of test fitting track and making sure everything fits, because it was really tight on whether I could get two 8-foot curves in there. And then this is kind of running around to the back side of that. And here's the test fitting of the crossover. Of course, I don't have the other switch there. This is where I'm, got the roadbed kind of going in here and just leveling it, or not leveling it, just checking the grade on it and getting it all not tied in. I didn't have the switch in yet because I hadn't decided if I was going to pull up the other track yet, and then I did. So here is the final look on the little shortcut, and here's the inner curve. And here's the other part of the inner curve kind of as it comes into the crossover, and you'll see the crossover is complete as well. So it came out really nice, really pleased with it. And it runs really, really smooth. Here's a preview of the Eastern Loop. Look for a video with longer versions of the different Eastern Loop configurations. Okay, now that's done, it's time to move on to what's next. You see on the map here, there's this area in the back of the yard that kind of the trains all go around and it's not being used. And I've always wanted to do something with it. And so I've come up with this. It took a while to figure this out. You'll see this highlighted up. This will be the first new section in quite a while, and I'm very excited about it. So here's a photo of what that area looks like. That's the best photo I could find, but we'll zoom in on it. And it's that we're behind that bush. That bush got moved and to make some room. here I am kind of just trying some ideas out. And this was kind of a yard idea. It's going to tie into this area over here, the what we call Durango. This was kind of the idea, was to have a stacked yard, and I kind of had always wanted that. But the more I thought about it, the less I liked it. So I kind of I spent some time, I spent a lot of time, like 2 weeks trying to figure out what to do. And I came up with this kind of idea here of these sort of different sightings in different areas. So there's like three of them. They kind of spur out. And the idea is I can put some buildings in and have that chair and everything will have to get moved a little bit back. I think it's just kind of too close. I tried a couple of different things and then settled on this. Here I've run a string line just to make sure things are relatively straight. And then from there, what I do is I drive pieces of PVC pipe into the ground and work as anchors. And in this scenario, I built this in place. I normally do it in a jig. I thought this one would work better building in place because of the complexity of the curves. Here we have the roadbed mostly built out. It hasn't been painted yet, but it's mostly built out. And then I painted it. You'll see the end of it here, not painted and is not all the way down yet, but that'll come here in a minute. I just wanted to test fit it to cut it to length and everything. Cut the other end up, got it all lined up. And this is where I've actually gone in and leveled it, or not really leveled it, but got the correct grade in. So it's kind of an even grade all the way down. The end of it is still not quite there because I just painted it. It's looking pretty good and ready for track at this point. So I started at the one end and just kind of worked my way around, trying to remember where I was putting stuff and getting everything tied in. It went pretty good till the end. This end was a little more complicated, but it's all, there it is, all finished and looks really good. I still have to put the sidings in and all that, and that'll come later. But I think overall it's gone really well. So with that, here's a quick little preview of what this next section looks like. And that's about it. I'll do another update in September. I don't know how much I'll get done because August is pretty warm here and I try not to do too much during the heat of the day. So we'll see what happens, but thanks for watching.